embark on a journey through the hidden history of vampirism, exploring ancient bloodlines and uncovering the mysteries of the undead as we delve into the shadows of time. Welcome to this guided meditation, where you'll embark on a journey through the hidden history of vampirism. Find a quiet and comfortable place to sit or lie down. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel the air fill your lungs and then release any tension or stress as you exhale. Allow your body to relax, starting from the crown of your head down to your toes, releasing any thoughts or worries. Imagine a warm, soothing light filling your body, calming your mind and soothing your muscles. As you breathe in, repeat the phrase, "I am calm," to yourself, and as you breathe out, repeat, "I am relaxed." Allow your consciousness to expand and your perception to shift as you prepare to explore the mysteries of the undead. Imagine yourself standing at the threshold of an ancient mystical library where the secrets of the past await. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more relaxed, more focused, and more open to the experiences that lie ahead. As we journey through the ages, allow yourself to become fully immersed in the world of the vampires, to see, to feel, and to understand the hidden history that has been shrouded in mystery for so long. Let go of any preconceptions and allow yourself to be guided by the power of your own imagination as we delve into the shadows of time and uncover the truth about the bloodlines of the undead. As we stand at the threshold of our journey, the mystical library fades into the distance, and we find ourselves transported to a land of ancient myth and legend. The air is thick with the scent of sandalwood and myrrh, and the sky is a deep, burning crimson. We are in the land of the ancient ones, where the bloodlines of the undead were first forged. Imagine yourself walking through a lush, verdant forest, the trees towering above you, their branches tangled with vines and creepers. The sound of running water grows louder, and we come to the edge of a great river, its waters flowing like a lifeblood through the heart of the land. As we stand on the riverbank, the sun begins to set, casting a golden glow over the landscape. The stars start to twinkle in the night sky, and the air grows cooler, filled with the promise of mystery and adventure. We are in the time of the ancient civilizations, where the gods walked among mortals, and the boundaries between the worlds were thin. The bloodlines of the undead were said to have originated in this time, when the great goddesses of old were said to have walked the earth, bestowing their gifts upon their favored mortals. Imagine yourself being drawn to a great temple, its walls adorned with intricate carvings of serpents and eagles, symbols of the goddess's power. As we approach the temple, we can feel the weight of history bearing down upon us, the accumulated knowledge and power of the ancient ones. We push open the doors and step inside, finding ourselves in a great hall filled with rows of stone pillars, their surfaces etched with the stories of old. The air is thick with incense, and the sound of chanting can be heard, growing louder with each step. We make our way deeper into the temple, the chanting growing clearer, until we come to a great altar, where a priestess stands, her eyes closed, her hands raised to the heavens. She is chanting an ancient hymn, one that holds the secrets of the bloodlines and the power of the undead. As we listen to her words, we can feel the power of the ancient ones stirring within us, the pulse of the bloodlines beating like a drum in our veins. We are being drawn into the heart of the mystery, into the source of the power that has shaped the course of human history. The priestess opens her eyes and looks upon us, her gaze piercing the veil of time. She speaks in a voice that is barely above a whisper, yet it carries across the ages. You have come to uncover the secrets of the bloodlines, to understand the power that has driven the course of human history. But are you prepared to pay the price, to face the darkness that lies at the heart of the mystery? The question hangs in the air, like a challenge, as we stand at the threshold of our journey, poised to embark into the unknown. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, allow yourself to let go of any fear or doubt. Imagine yourself stepping forward into the heart of the mystery, ready to face whatever lies ahead. As we stand before the priestess, we can feel the power of the ancient ones coursing through our veins, guiding us on our journey and illuminating the path that lies ahead. We are about to embark on a journey through the ages to uncover the secrets of the bloodlines and to understand the power of the undead. The priestess raises her hands, and the chanting grows louder, the incense swirling around us as we are drawn into the heart of the mystery. We are being pulled through the veil of time into a world of ancient magic where the bloodlines of the undead were first forged. Imagine yourself being drawn into a great vortex, a swirling tunnel of color and sound that is pulling us through the ages into the heart of the mystery. As we journey deeper into the vortex, the colors grow brighter, the sounds more intense, and the sense of anticipation grows. We are being pulled into a world of wonder, a world of magic where the secrets of the bloodlines await. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, allow yourself to let go of any resistance, any doubts, or fears. Imagine yourself being drawn into the heart of the vortex where the secrets of the bloodlines await. We are about to embark on a journey through the ages to uncover the secrets of the bloodlines and to understand the power of the undead. The vortex grows brighter, the colors more intense, as we are pulled through the veil of time into a world of ancient magic where the bloodlines of the undead were first forged. As we emerge from the vortex, we find ourselves standing in the midst of a medieval town, the streets narrow and winding, the buildings half-timbered and steeply pitched. The air is thick with the smell of wood smoke and baking bread, and the sound of hammering on metal can be heard from the nearby blacksmith's forge. We are in the time of the medieval vampire hunters, when the threat of the undead was at its greatest, and the people lived in fear of the darkness that lurked in every shadow. Imagine yourself walking through the streets, the cobblestones beneath your feet, the sound of murmured conversations and clanging pots and pans filling the air. We make our way to the town square, where a group of villagers are gathered, their faces filled with a mix of fear and determination. They are discussing the recent attacks, the disappearances of loved ones, and the strange markings that have been found on the doors of the afflicted. The villagers are convinced that the vampires are among them, hiding in plain sight, and they are determined to root them out. As we listen to their conversations, we can feel the sense of unease that pervades the town, the fear that hangs over them like a cloud. We notice a figure standing on the edge of the crowd, a tall, imposing man with a stern expression, his eyes narrowed as he surveys the scene. He is the leader of the Vampire Hunters, a group of brave and determined individuals who have dedicated themselves to ridding the town of the undead scourge. As we watch, he steps forward, his voice ringing out across the square. "We will not rest until the vampires are gone, until our town is safe once more. We will search every house, every cellar, and every attic until we find the source of the evil that has been plaguing us." The villagers cheer, their faces set with determination, as the vampire hunter begins to organize the search party. Imagine yourself joining the search party, walking through the narrow streets, the torches casting flickering shadows on the walls. We search every house, every room, every hidden corner, looking for any sign of the vampires. As we move through the town, we can feel the sense of tension building, the air thickening with anticipation. We are getting closer. We can sense it, closer to the heart of the mystery, closer to the source of the evil that has been plaguing the town. Suddenly we hear a faint noise, a scratching sound coming from a nearby cellar. The vampire hunter's eyes lock onto the sound, his face set in a fierce determination. "We have found them," he whispers, his voice barely audible over the sound of our own hearts beating. "We have found the lair of the vampires." As we approach the cellar, the scratching sound grows louder, and we can feel the air growing colder, the darkness pressing in around us. Imagine yourself taking a deep breath, steeling yourself for what lies ahead, as we prepare to face the evil that has been hiding in the shadows. We push open the door and step inside, the darkness enveloping us like a shroud. The scratching sound grows louder still, and we can feel the presence of the vampires, their eyes upon us, their fangs bare. We are face to face with the enemy, and we must be prepared to fight. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine yourself standing tall, your heart filled with courage as we face the darkness that lies before us. We are about to embark on a battle for the soul of the town, a battle against the forces of darkness that have been plaguing the villagers. The fate of the town hangs in the balance, and we must be brave if we are to emerge victorious. As we stand in the cellar, the darkness pressing in around us, we can feel the weight of the task ahead. We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must be determined if we are to succeed. Imagine yourself calling upon the power of the Ancient Ones, the power of the Bloodlines, to guide and protect us as we face the evil that lies before us. We are not alone. We have the power of the ancestors to guide us, the power of the land to sustain us, and the power of our own hearts to drive us forward. As we prepare to face the vampires, we can feel the power of the bloodlines coursing through our veins, guiding us and protecting us. We are about to embark on a journey into the heart of darkness, and we must be prepared to face whatever lies ahead. The fate of the town hangs in the balance, and we must be brave if we are to emerge victorious. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine yourself stepping forward into the unknown, ready to face whatever lies ahead. As we emerge from the cellar, we find ourselves transported to the midst of the Renaissance, a time of great artistic and cultural flourishing, but also a time of great darkness and shadow. The air is thick with the scent of candle wax and old books, and the sound of laughter and music can be heard from the nearby taverns. We are in the city of Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance, and the home of some of the most powerful and influential families of the time. Imagine yourself walking through the narrow streets, the cobblestones beneath your feet, the sound of murmured conversations and clinking glasses filling the air. We make our way to the palace of the Medici family, one of the most powerful and influential families of the time. As we approach the palace, we can feel the weight of history bearing down upon us, the accumulated power and wealth of the Medici family. We are greeted by the family's patriarch, a tall, imposing man with a stern expression, his eyes narrowed as he surveys us. He is a man of great power and influence, and he is not to be trifled with. As we enter the palace, we are surrounded by the trappings of wealth and power, the paintings of Botticelli and Leonardo da Vinci, the sculptures of Michelangelo, and the exquisite furnishings of the finest craftsmen of the time. But beneath the surface of this opulence, we can sense a darkness, a sense of foreboding that hangs in the air like a cloud. The Medici family is rumored to be involved in the dark arts, and many believe that they have made a pact with the forces of darkness in order to maintain their power and influence. As we move through the palace, we can feel the presence of the vampires, their eyes upon us, their fangs bared. We are in the midst of a world of shadows and darkness, where the lines between good and evil are blurred, and the stakes are high. Imagine yourself being drawn into a world of intrigue and deception, where nothing is as it seems, and the truth is hidden behind a mask of lies and secrets. We are about to embark on a journey through the underworld of the Renaissance, a journey that will take us to the very heart of darkness and shadow. As we walk through the palace, we come across a group of figures hooded and cloaked, their faces hidden in the shadows. They are the members of a secret society, a group of individuals who are dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge and power, no matter the cost. They are the guardians of the dark arts, and they will stop at nothing to achieve their goals. As we watch, they begin to chant and sing, their voices rising and falling in a haunting melody. The air around us begins to thicken, and we can feel the presence of the vampires growing stronger. Imagine yourself being drawn into the heart of the ritual, the music and the chanting growing louder, the darkness pressing in around us. We are being pulled into a world of magic and mystery, a world where the boundaries between reality and fantasy are blurred, and the impossible becomes possible. As we journey deeper into the heart of the ritual, we can feel the power of the vampires growing stronger, their presence more pronounced. We are being initiated into a world of darkness and shadow, a world where the rules of the mortal world do not apply. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine yourself letting go of any fear or doubt and embracing the unknown. We are about to embark on a journey through the very heart of darkness, and we must be prepared to face whatever lies ahead. The fate of our souls hangs in the balance, and we must be brave if we are to emerge victorious. As we stand at the threshold of this journey, we can feel the weight of the task ahead, the sense of uncertainty and doubt that hangs in the air. But we are not alone. We have the power of the bloodlines to guide us, the power of the ancestors to protect us, and the power of our own hearts to drive us forward. Imagine yourself calling upon the power of the bloodlines, feeling the energy coursing through your veins, guiding you and protecting you. We are about to embark on a journey through the underworld of the Renaissance, a journey that will take us to the very heart of darkness and shadow. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine yourself stepping forward into the unknown, ready to face whatever lies ahead. We are not alone. We have the power of the ancestors to guide us, the power of the land to sustain us, and the power of our own hearts to drive us forward. As we prepare to face the vampires, we can feel the power of the bloodlines coursing through our veins, guiding us and protecting us. We are about to embark on a journey into the heart of darkness, and we must be prepared to face whatever lies ahead. The fate of the town hangs in the balance, and we must be brave if we are to emerge victorious. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine yourself stepping forward into the unknown, ready to face whatever lies ahead. As we leave the Renaissance behind, we find ourselves transported to the midst of the Victorian era, a time of great change and transformation. The air is thick with the smell of coal smoke and fog, and the sound of horse-drawn carriages can be heard from the nearby streets. We are in the city of London, a place of great contrast, where the wealthy and the poor live in close proximity, and the streets are filled with the sounds of vendors and merchants. Imagine yourself walking through the streets, the gas lamps casting flickering shadows on the walls, the sound of murmured conversations and clinking cups filling the air. We make our way to the home of a prominent family, a family with a dark and troubled history. As we approach the house, we can feel the weight of secrets and lies bearing down upon us, the accumulated guilt and shame of generations. We are greeted by the family's patriarch, a tall, imposing man with a stern expression, his eyes narrowed as he surveys us. He is a man of great power and influence, but also a man with a dark and troubled past. As we enter the house, we are surrounded by the trappings of wealth and privilege, the lavish furnishings and artwork, the fine china and crystal. But beneath the surface of this opulence, we can sense a darkness, a sense of foreboding that hangs in the air like a cloud. The family is rumored to be involved in the occult, and many believe that they have made a pact with the forces of darkness in order to maintain their power and influence. As we move through the house, we can feel the presence of the vampires, their eyes upon us, their fangs bared. We are in the midst of a world of shadows and darkness, where the lines between good and evil are blurred, and the stakes are high. Imagine yourself being drawn into a world of mystery and intrigue, where nothing is as it seems, and the truth is hidden behind a mask of lies and secrets. We are about to embark on a journey through the underworld of the Victorian era, a journey that will take us to the very heart of darkness and shadow. As we walk through the house, we come across a series of strange and ominous symbols, etched into the walls and furniture. They are the markings of the vampires, a sign of their presence and power. We can feel the energy of the symbols, the dark and malevolent force that they represent. Imagine yourself being drawn into the heart of the symbols, feeling the energy coursing through your veins, guiding you and protecting you. We are being initiated into a world of magic and mystery, a world where the boundaries between reality and fantasy are blurred and the impossible becomes possible. As we journey deeper into the heart of the symbols, we can feel the power of the vampires growing stronger, their presence more pronounced. We are being pulled into a world of darkness and shadow, a world where the rules of the mortal world do not apply. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine yourself letting go of any fear or doubt and embracing the unknown. We are about to embark on a journey through the very heart of darkness, and we must be prepared to face whatever lies ahead. The fate of our souls hangs in the balance, and we must be brave if we are to emerge victorious. As we stand at the threshold of this journey, we can feel the weight of the task ahead, the sense of uncertainty and doubt that hangs in the air. But we are not alone. We have the power of the bloodlines to guide us, the power of the ancestors to protect us, and the power of our own hearts to drive us forward. Imagine yourself calling upon the power of the bloodlines, feeling the energy coursing through your veins, guiding you and protecting you. We are about to embark on a journey through the underworld of the Victorian era, a journey that will take us to the very heart of darkness and shadow. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine yourself stepping forward into the unknown, ready to face whatever lies ahead. As we journey deeper into the heart of the Victorian era, we come across a figure, a woman with a pale and troubled face, her eyes sunken and her skin deathly pale. She is a vampire, one of the creatures of the night, and she is rumored to have a powerful and ancient bloodline. Imagine yourself being drawn into her world, a world of darkness and shadow, where the lines between good and evil are blurred and the stakes are high. We are about to embark on a journey through the very heart of the vampire's world, a journey that will take us to the very limits of human endurance. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine yourself letting go of any fear or doubt and embracing the unknown. We are about to embark on a journey through the very heart of darkness, and we must be prepared to face whatever lies ahead. The fate of our souls hangs in the balance, and we must be brave if we are to emerge victorious. As we step through the veil of time once more, we find ourselves in a contemporary urban landscape filled with bright lights and the hum of modern life. The air is alive with the sounds of traffic chatter and the distant thump of music pulsating from nearby bars and nightclubs. We have arrived in the present day, where the allure of darkness and the hunger for blood has not faded, but transformed into a more insidious form. Imagine yourself walking down a bustling street, the neon lights casting vibrant colors across the pavement, the faces of pedestrians hurriedly passing by, each lost in their own world. As we move through the crowd, we can feel an undercurrent of energy, a palpable hunger that seems to pulse beneath the surface of this urban sprawl. An echo of ancient bloodlust woven into the fabric of modern society. We come upon a sleek building, its glass fade reflecting the city's bright lights. Yet we can sense that behind this polished exterior lies a darker truth. This is a nightclub, a place where the thrill of the night brings together those drawn to the shadows. As we step inside, we are enveloped by the heavy bass of the music, the air thick with the scent of sweat and adrenaline. Colored lights flash in time with the rhythm, creating a dizzying spectacle that blurs the line between reality and fantasy. Amidst the crowd, we notice figures moving with a predatory grace, seductive, captivating, and dangerously alluring. They are the modern vampires, beings who have embraced the bloodlust in a different guise, using charm and charisma to attract their prey. Imagine yourself being drawn into their orbit, captivated by their energy, feeling the thrill of danger intertwined with desire. As we navigate the dance floor, we can hear whispered conversations, secrets exchanged about late-night rendezvous, and the thrill of chasing the dark. The modern vampire community thrives on a network of influence, where human and supernatural intersect, and power dynamics play out under the cover of night. The pulsating music gets louder, and we venture deeper into the club, our senses heightened, our hearts racing. We come across a secluded area where a small group gathers, their faces illuminated by the flickering glow of candles. Here the true nature of the modern bloodlust is revealed at a clandestine society that engages in rituals both enticing and dangerous. They are not just vampires in the traditional sense. They are individuals who have relinquished their humanity for power, pleasure, and dominance. Observe them as they engage in their dark games, feeding off each other's desires and blurring the lines of morality and ethics. The atmosphere is thick with temptation, and we feel the primal energy swirling around us, beckoning us closer. But we must remain vigilant. This world is not without its consequences. The allure of the modern vampire lifestyle is often overshadowed by darkness, addiction, and the spiral of violence that can ensue. We must tread carefully as observers of this world, taking in the duality of attraction and danger. As we delve deeper, imagine yourself stepping into the inner circle, the air tinged with anticipation. Conversations take on a more serious tone as they discuss their influences, their power over the unsuspecting humans, and their misguided understanding of the thrill of the chase. In this dangerous game, morality fades, and the hunter may quickly become the hunted. With each exchange, we can sense the tension building, a palpable mix of excitement and fear. Our journey through modern bloodlust reminds us that while the vampires of today may wear the mask of allure and seduction, their hunger remains insatiable. The quest for sustenance, whether it be emotional or physical, drives them deeper into the shadows, where the boundaries of consent and choice become increasingly blurred. As we gather this understanding, take a moment to pause and reflect on the implications of such power dynamics. With great power comes great responsibility. What does it mean to wield influence over others? As we continue our journey through this modern landscape, we can feel the energy shift, the distractions of the flamboyant night reduced to lingering shadows. The club atmosphere begins to fade, and suddenly we find new depths of darkness surfacing around us. We enter a dimly lit alley where the sounds of the club grow faint. Here, the true horror of modern bloodlust is revealed not just in the hunt for blood, but in the manipulation and exploitation that can thrive in the hidden corners of society. The alley echoes with sounds of despair, reminiscent of ancient worlds long forgotten. We hear whispered tales of those who have been lured, seduced, and ultimately consumed by these modern predators. Their stories resonate with sadness, invoking empathy for those who fell victim to the darker side of desire. Imagine yourself becoming a witness to their struggles, their pain etched into the very fabric of the night. As we bear witness to these stories, we embody the role of the observer, feeling the profound empathy for those caught in a web of desire and danger, bridging the old world of the vampires with the modern age. We are reminded of the duality present in every being, the potential for both light and shadow, passion and destruction. Take a moment to honor what you feel, grounding yourself in the present. Acknowledge the lessons learned from this exploration, from understanding the seductive nature of the modern age to the vulnerabilities that exist within all of us. As the echoes of modern bloodlust swirl around us, we prepare to step back into the light, to carry these lessons forward as we continue our journey. Remember, the shadows are ever present, but with knowledge, we can illuminate the path and choose wisely. Take a deep breath, and with each exhale, release any burdens, doubts, or fears as we prepare to move on to the next chapter of our journey. As we transition from the modern age, we slip back into the currents of time, and the world around us begins to shift and change once more. The vibrant lights of the city fade away, replaced by shadows and whispers that seem to beckon us into an unseen realm of history. We are entering a space where the hidden stories of the past come alive, a tapestry woven from the threads of countless lives and untold secrets. Imagine yourself in a library, vast and endless, with towering shelves lined with ancient tomes and artifacts. The scent of old parchment and leather fills the air, intertwining with the electric charge of forgotten knowledge. Each book holds a fragment of history, a tale waiting to be uncovered, and we are here to delve into the archives of hidden histories. As we walk between the shelves, we can feel the energy of countless souls who have come before us, their voices whispering in the silence, urging us to seek out the truth. We reach for a dusty volume on a high shelf, pulling it down to reveal a cover adorned with intricate symbols, whispering secrets of the bloodlines connected to the vampires throughout history. The stories within are shrouded in mystery, chronicling the rise and fall of influential families, battles fought in the shadows, and the intricate web of alliances forged across generations. Take a moment to thumb through the pages, each word igniting images in your mind. You see flickering torches illuminating stone walls, cloaked figures gathered in clandestine meetings, their faces masked by the smoke of secrets. Here, we learn of hidden societies, those invisible threads connecting the fates of mortals and immortals alike, stories of dark covenants and ancient sacrifices that shaped the course of history. As we journey deeper into the heart of these hidden histories, we begin to understand the true essence of vampirism. It is not merely a thirst for blood. It is an interconnected web of desire, power, and influence that has spanned millennia. The bloodlines of the undead serve as a mirror, reflecting the darkest corners of human ambition, revealing the lengths to which individuals will go to achieve immortality, control, and dominance over others. We come to a story of ancient kingdoms, where kings and queens forged alliances with dark forces, granting them power in exchange for their loyalty to the shadows. The allure of eternal life often came at a steep price, leading to betrayals and the destruction of entire civilizations. Imagine yourself in grand halls, adorned with opulence but steeped in intrigue. The laughter of nobles echoes through the corridors, masking the treachery lurking just beneath the surface. It is here we see the duality of power, the corruption bred from the lust for dominance, where humanity's ambition leads to its fall. As we continue to explore deeper, we discover personal stories woven into the fabric of hidden histories. Portraits of forgotten lovers bound by blood and darkness ignite a flicker of longing and despair. We witness their choices, their sacrifices, the weight of their decisions that echo through time. With each tale, we feel the heartache, the struggle, and the fleeting triumphs of those caught in the relentless tide of history. The compelling stories reveal the complexity of humanity, reminding us that while the vampires may embody darkness, they also reflect the depths of human emotion, passion, and tragedy. In one poignant tale, we encounter a forgotten artist whose brushstrokes captured the essence of the night. He became enmeshed within the world of the vampires, struggling between desire and devastation, seeking to immortalize his love while losing himself to the darkness. Imagine yourself wandering through the vibrant strokes of his paintings, feeling the energies of twilight and despair where the beauty of creation intertwines with the agony of existence. As we immerse ourselves in these hidden histories, we grasp the lessons they hold. The motives of those who sought power, the consequences of their choices, and the experiences of countless souls remind us that every action has profound implications. Whether in pursuit of love, power, or immortality, the intertwining of fate and free will shape the narratives of their lives. We step back from the stories, taking a moment to integrate this newfound wisdom. The hidden histories reveal the cyclical nature of existence, the repetition of patterns, where those who fail to learn from the past are doomed to repeat it. As we ponder these deep truths, the weight of our journey sinks in a call to be aware of the echoes of the past as we forge our own paths. Let's take a moment to breathe, inhaling the richness of our exploration and exhaling the burdens of ignorance and neglect that shroud our understanding. Our journey through hidden histories is a guidepost and opportunity to reflect on the choices we make and the legacies we leave behind. As we close the final tome of our exploration, the library begins to fade, replaced by the vibrant colors of the present. We are poised to carry forth these lessons learned, reminding us that knowledge is a powerful tool in breaking the chains of the past. With this understanding, we prepare to move forward into the final chapters of our experience, armed with the knowledge and wisdom gleaned from the hidden histories of the vampires and the intricate dance of humanity woven through time. As we take one last deep breath, we affirm our commitment to honor the past while embracing the light of the present. As we bear witness to these stories, we embody the role of the observer, feeling the profound empathy for those caught in a web of desire and danger, bridging the old world of the vampires with the modern age. We are reminded of the duality present in every being, the potential for both light and shadow, passion and destruction. Take a moment to honor what you feel, grounding yourself in the present. Acknowledge the lessons learned from this exploration, from understanding the seductive nature of the modern age to the vulnerabilities that exist within all of us. As the echoes of modern bloodlust swirl around us, we prepare to step back into the light, to carry these lessons forward as we continue our journey. Remember, the shadows are ever present, but with knowledge, we can illuminate the path and choose wisely. Take a deep breath, and with each exhale, release any burdens, doubts, or fears as we prepare to move on to the next chapter of our journey. As we take our final steps through the portal of time, we find ourselves enveloped in an almost palpable darkness, a realm where the sun does not shine and shadows dance with a life of their own. We have arrived at a place that exists beyond the constraints of time-air domain, that embodies the essence of eternal night. Picture yourself standing in a vast obsidian landscape. The stars above glimmering like scattered diamonds against the deep, velvety sky. The silence here is profound, broken only by the distant sound of whispers carried on the wind, the collective knowledge of centuries echoing through the void. This is the realm of the eternal night, where the boundaries of reality and myth blur, and the true nature of vampirism unfolds before us. As we venture deeper into this captivating darkness, we feel an intoxicating pull and allure that ignites our curiosity and beckons us to explore the depths of its mysteries. Imagining ourselves as wanderers, we walk along a path lined with towering shadows, each one representing the stories and legends that have emerged from the annals of time. At the heart of this realm lies an ancient citadel, its structure both imposing and mesmerizing, an architectural marvel that seems to shift and pulse with energy. The stones beneath our feet resonate with history, and as we cross the threshold, we are enveloped by an aura of ancient power. We step into a grand hall, adorned with intricate tapestries depicting battles fought and tales of love lost and gained throughout the ages. Each woven thread tells a story of bloodlines intertwined, conflicts ignited, and destinies forever altered. As we gaze upon the tapestries, we can almost hear the voices of the past, rendering an immense crowd gathered in the name of both love and vengeance. Here stands the essence of eternity of warriors and lovers, betrayed and redeemed, echoing through the corridor of time. Take a moment to absorb this powerful energy, to acknowledge the strength of resilience that transcends lifetimes. As we continue our journey, we approach a vast chamber filled with ancient books and scrolls, each containing knowledge accumulated across epochs, a library of the eternal night, housing the secrets of vampire lore and the power they wield. We feel drawn to a particular tome, its cover adorned with golden runes, radiating warmth against the encroaching cold around us. As we open the book, we find ourselves transported into the tales within, experiencing the narratives of those who dared to embrace the darkness, surrendering to its allure. The first tale unfolds a saga of a great leader who was captured in the throes of battle, anointed under a blood moon, and given the choice to succumb to death or arise anew as a creature of the night. Imagine the weight of that decision hanging in the air, the anticipation thick as you witness the internal conflict within the leader's heart, seductive call of immortality, battling against the remnants of humanity. The lines of loyalty blur, and the familiar struggle between the light and dark makes its presence known once more. Immerse yourself in these tales, honoring the struggles faced by those entangled in their own bloodlines, reminding us that the dance between good and evil is often more complex than it appears. As we explore further, we encounter the story of an unbreakable pact forged in the shadows, a romantic bond between a mortal and a vampire, destined to shape the fate of their people. Picture lovers, locked in an eternal embrace, navigating the treacherous waters of societal expectations, facing the burden of loneliness amidst the vibrant celebrations around them. The longing and passion ignite a fire that even the darkness cannot extinguish. As we witness their journey, we recognize the profound connection that transcends the realms of mortality and immortality. This is the true nature of eternal night, the bonds we create in the face of adversity, the love that flourishes even in the shadows. In this sacred space, we allow ourselves to reflect on the connections we share with those around us, our own ties of love and loyalty that anchor us to our human experience. As we absorb the wisdom contained within the tales, we begin to understand the lessons incarnation as an eternal night. The choices made by those who came before us resonate in our souls, reminding us that we possess the power to write our own narratives, to choose the paths that shape our destinies. We realize that we too stand at a crossroads, faced with our own choices, empowered to forge connections that bring light to the darkest places within our hearts. As we prepare to depart from the realm of eternal night, we carry these indelible lessons with us as a source of strength, a reminder that the shadows may contain darkness, but they also hold potential for growth, healing, and transformation. Take a deep breath, embracing the richness of the knowledge you've gained, and as you exhale, release the weight of uncertainty and fear. With each breath, you become more grounded in the present, more aware of the light that resides within. Remember, while the night may be eternal, it serves only as a backdrop for the brilliance of our choices, illuminating the path ahead. As we transition back to our time, we acknowledge the interconnected tapestry of fate, echoing the stories of the bloodlines that have shaped both our realities and our own journeys. With a heart full of wisdom and experiences, both ancient and contemporary, we prepare to return, knowing that the eternal night resides within us all. The tale starts with Fig # note. The original prompt text is too long to render at once. Would you like to split it or summarize? If you're looking for a continuation or something specific, just let me know. Otherwise, the last chapter. As we bear witness to these stories, we embody the role of the observer, feeling the profound empathy for those caught in a web of desire and danger, bridging the old world of the vampires with the modern age. We are reminded of the duality present in every being, the potential for both light and shadow, passion and destruction. Take a moment to honor what you feel, grounding yourself in the present. Acknowledge the lessons learned from this exploration. From understanding the seductive nature of the modern age to the vulnerabilities that exist within all of us. As the echoes of modern bloodlust swirl around us, we prepare to step back into the light, to carry these lessons forward as we continue our journey. Remember, the shadows are ever present, but with knowledge, we can illuminate the path and choose wisely. Take a deep breath, and with each exhale, release any burdens, doubts, or fears as we prepare to move on to the next chapter of our journey.